coming to you live on your chin. Oh, kid. Oh. This is the Going Deep Show. Uh-oh.
I want to go deep. Go deep. Go deep. Yeah.
Literally.
Fighting for evil. Good be goddamn damned and dumb. This is a Going Deep show. Mr. Kleen, what's up?
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, kid.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good midnight, good 3 in the morning.
Whenever you're listening.
Whatever day it is and time it is. Kleen's always bringing up the actual day. I say it's half past the thumb in your butt, and just don't stick it up your nose after you're done with that thumb up your asshole. You ever done that where you accidentally itch your fucking balls and you're like, oh, I caught a whiff of myself? You ever done such a thing?
A whiff of your ass?
Kleen's always whiffing my ass. Got the whole ass whiffing going on over here.
I walk in, take a big smell. Like,
Split, yes, everybody. I gotta clean. Our cameras are all fucked up today. You're like, oh, you know why? Because maniacs were in here last night running around like crazy.
Well, no, they had the
drunken buffoonery.
They had the seat way down, so I moved it to normal.
No,
position.
I moved it.
Did you?
Yeah, because put it down a little. Your head is like cropping right off the top of the thing there. Kleen, it's time for adjustment of chairs, everybody. Here, Kleen.
It's not dropping. There we go.
Hey, all right, everybody.
Is that better?
That's all right. There we go. This is how we adjust things here. Adjust our nads, adjust our balls.
I needed my lowrider music.
Isn't that Hispanic National Anthem? Isn't that what that is? Hispanic National Anthem?
I used to play that in the office where we used to play wiffle ball in, and I would jokingly drop the chair down when I do that and crack Lloyd up.
The paralyzer fucking Fuller and his mom. I thought I saw his mom the other day.
Really?
I was driving up the road here, and I was at an intersection, and I thought I saw that crazy old lady there. She's not. I wonder if she's still pretty attractive or not. If she's still.
She was a very good looking lady.
She was a little hottie. She squirted out a bunch of Puerto Ricans, which means she's fiery. Is that what they say? Mm-hmm. When you squirt out Puerto Ricans, you're fiery.
Man, she used to come in and flirt with me, but man, I just thought.
How did she flirt with you?
Like blatantly flirt with me.
Like, what do you mean? Like grabbing your ass?
No, she would just like flirt with me and tell me I was a good looking man and this and that. And
yeah, what is up with
and I would just like, I would thank her and just try to keep my distance because I just knew that she'd be,
a fucking handful in the sack?
Well, I don't know about that, but I would assume so in a good way. But I'm thinking there could have been a lot of drama to deal with, possibly.
You think?
Yeah.
You know how
I had that feeling, not to be impolite to somebody's mother, but
she was fiery.
Yeah, very fiery.
She had it going on. That's the thing. Girls like that usually can do that kind of thing. When they're fiery for a reason. They got something to back it up with. You know what I mean? Hot chicks don't get away with shit. They don't. I had this conversation the other day. It's not even hot chicks. It's attractive anything. I've come to the conclusion it's attractive anything. They can get away with anything. The other day, our little puppy dog, Wilson even, he gets a haircut, looks like a goddamn asshole now. It's easier to be mad to an asshole. It is. Dog does a poo-poo. You motherfucker. Because he's an ugly, he's goofy. Looks fucking goofy with this haircut.
Yeah.
It's easier to be pissed off at this little fuck.
That's true.
He's all cute and adorable. He does his poop. Oh, Wilson, why? Oh, you're so cute. Why are you doing this? He gets a stupid haircut. Looks like a fucking retard. You fucking stupid ass dog. It's the attitude change. It's an attitude adjustment, isn't it?
It is.
It is.
Attractive people do get away with a lot of stuff.
I'm going to tell you this right now, guys. This is the mindset of me. Anytime I get into an argument with Endo or something like this, I will make sure I try to upgrade my appearance to make myself less hateful.
Well, there you
know
go.
what I'm saying? I can't. How can you be angry at me? Look at how adorable I am.
Right.
See, it works.
Go and primp yourself a little bit.
I do. I get a little fancy with myself.
A little peacocking.
I don't know if it's peacocking. It's more like I'm trying to make you not want to kill me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's important. You got to sleep 8 hours. You got to sleep, sometime, and they could possibly hit you in the head with a ball bat or a knife.
Then you got to turn that camera is like bouncy as fuck because your arms are just bashing all over it. And
my arms are bashing.
There you go, right there. As we do adjustments here, Kleen's is like, yeah, it's like you can't like bash on that desk, otherwise.
Oh, I didn't think I was bashing on it.
Yeah, every time you move, it
just lean
jiggles.
forward. I just lean forward.
Kleen wants to look like he's inside of one of those huge things that.
It's probably because it's almost off the book. I'm gonna push it back a little bit.
Kleen's it's over here. Looks like he's in one of those. Yeah, that's better. We just got to mount that fucker to the walls. What's going on? I think we got to mount the wall. He wants to look like he's in one of those bass videos where the lowrider. He's in a lowrider. He's bouncing. You ever seen these where they have all the hydraulics and all the bullshit?
Yep.
What in the fuck is wrong with people when they do that?
I know.
Why are they doing that shit?
I don't like the.
What's the
jumping? The jumping of the cars.
Oh yeah, the whole thing.
But I do like
gotta fall
cars that are bagged. You know, where they drop down when they start park and they go psh, and drop down, or motorcycles. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, or the lifting and shit like this. We have so many things to get to today, Kleen. I have some clips that I want to play. The first of which, let me fucking find this thing. It's tranny time, guys. We always try to equal opportunity things and bringing up subject matters that are very, very relevant to what's going on in the regular world. Listen to this. This is a clip. There's no visual with this. It's just some crazy bitch, and I think it's a black lady. Not that matters, but she is angry because there is some dude who thinks he's a girl in the girls' locker room and just whipping it out, letting it all hang out. Listen to this.
Well, I think she has every right.
Where's my fucking audio? I hate when they do this. It's like I play it, I click the button, the motherfucker doesn't play. Here we go.
With you. It's okay for a man to go into the women's section, show his penis around the other women, young little girls underage. Your spa, we spa, condone that. Is that what you're saying? Like I asked. It's so he can stay there. He could stay there. What sexual orientation? I see a dick. It lets me know he's a man. He's a man. He is a man.
Yeah.
He is not no female. He is not a female. He is not a female. Hold on.
This is it, babies. This is the world we live in now.
I'll tell
Where's
you,
my clingy dingy?
One of us whip our dicks out around, even just taking a piss by an elementary school, okay? You can go on the sexual offenders list. Now, it should be the same way. Whip your dick out in front of children.
This is a person in a spa, like
wrong.
one of those spa days, some Asian thing. Here's some more of this. I want to hear some more.
He is not a female, sweetie. Okay, girls down there, other women who are highly offended for what they just saw. And you did nothing. Absolutely nothing. In fact, you sided with him. So We Spa is an agreement with men that just say they are a woman and they can go down there with their penis and get into the women's section. Is that what you're saying? What really? What law? So women can go into the men's with their breasts. Okay.
We're done with that. That's fine. It's fine with that.
Yeah, you shouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't come back either. Yeah, get your money back. You got a man.
We don't want to sell weenie.
He's a woman. He ain't no woman.
We don't want a weenie.
Yeah, give her money back.
Give me my money back. No weenie.
There's no such thing as transgender. He has a dick. Okay? He has a penis.
It's just a huge clit.
Okay, no, I'm not one. Actually, I'm a woman who knows how to stand up and speak up for my right. As a woman, I have a right to feel comfortable without a man exposing himself. Okay? No, you go somewhere else. Okay, so that's right.
This is bizarro to me, Kleen. Because in the past, you're just arrested.
Right.
You walked into the ladies' locker room.
Fuck yeah,
you fucking whip your dick out.
You're spending some
Guess
time
what?
with them.
You're going to jail, spending some time getting some fingers wagged at you that you exposed yourself for indecent exposure. No, it's just it's acceptable. Everybody, you can't discriminate against the guy who wants to. This means any perv, any crazy fucking perv who's got these what do they call it? Exhibitionist tendencies.
Yeah, he can just say,
I'm a girl today.
Identify as a woman.
I'm fluid. I can go back seas and forward seas and up seas and down seas and left and right and sideways and every which way but loose. So here's the thing. So this is really that's what they're creating. They're creating a world where it's time for all sorts of fucking nonsense to go on and you can't complain about it. What's worse here? The woman complaining. We've come to the conclusion that the woman complaining is the problem instead of the problem itself.
What's gonna end up happening is they're gonna end up having a lot of dead trans people because They're going to go into areas where little girls are, and the dads are going to flip, and they're going to murder them. And they're going to be justified in that action, in my opinion, because you shouldn't be a man around little tiny kids whipping your Peter out.
I agree. There's going to be some damage that's going to happen. And I'm not, here's the thing. People always will point at our show here as being homophobic or not LGBTQ, not anything. I don't know. It's not the case.
It's
what
realistic.
I'm saying is, if it's a problem and it's an issue that's going on right now, if you're going to do this, you have to have a special section, an area or something, and then they're going to be like, that's discrimination even more. Think about it. I'm not saying these people should not be here. They shouldn't exist. I'm not saying that at all. I want them to exist just as much as I want to exist here as well. But the thing is, you're right. There's going to be some violent dad.
Yeah.
If I was a there would be some fucking problems. I would say that for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is the fun things we all have to deal with as we get older here. I really want to have one of our parents come in. Like, I would love to have your mom in here and ask her the things that were of the moment when she was our age.
Oh, there would be no issue. The person would just be found in a ditch. Back in the day, seriously, that's the way things were handled. They'd beat the living shit out of people.
We don't condone violence unless it's us pounding the shit out of our own dicks. That's fine. We can do that.
I'm not saying I condone violence, but it's a blatant fact. Things were handled out of, the police didn't have to show up. Hell, the police would have beat the shit out of that guy back in the day.
It's true.
They would have whipped his ass beyond 1 inch of his death.
It's true. I think everything has come true, though, from what they've said in the past. The world's gone to hell in a handbasket. And it's not really going to hell in a handbasket. We just like to...
It's not, but they have to, if they're going to do something like this, they have to have people aware that there could be trans people
this woman was
derobing or whatever in there.
This woman was obviously not prepared for it. And why not just have an area where here's where you go and change... where you can't see them. I never could understand this. When I used to go to the Y, there used to be always these old motherfuckers with their droopy nasty balls just fucking dangling all over TikTok and all over hitting their knees and shit. I'm like, what in the fuck are you thinking? You know what I mean? I don't want to see a naked dude in the locker room, but there's guys who just, this is their thing. They're exhibitionists and
they don't give a fuck at that age. Some of them, you know.
I can see where the woman, she tries to throw back in this guy's face about, can I go into guys and have my boobs out and my tits out and whatever? Whatever. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't. I just don't know. But yeah. Let's get on to the next thing. Let's get on to it, Kleen. What do you think the next thing should be?
I don't know. What kind of creamy goodness you got?
I got all sorts of creamy goodness. If we're talking about more pussification of the fucking planet, ex-NBA coach Jeff Van Gundy last night, he said, I'm sick of the sissification of the game. Right during the game, one of the players gets fucking slapped, goes down, acts like a big baby, and he's like, I'm sick of the sissification. Now, is he allowed to even use this word sissification?
Sissification? Did he say pussification?
I don't know. He said sissification.
He probably wanted to say pussification.
Oh, hell yeah,
sissification because he knew he couldn't say pussy.
You can't.
And I completely agree. Back when the bad boys are, our Pistons, they used to beat the living shit out of people. They'd go back and forth like,
yes, I loved those games.
Fucking Dennis Rodman and all the fucking bad boys back in the day.
Now you get a glance on your jersey and I'm flopping on the ground like a fucking retard. We play a vintage baseball game down at Greenfield Village down in Dearborn, Michigan here. And there is a club, their home club, I'm not going to name the names. One dude on this club, big, strapping gentleman, huge, big dude, tall. Looks he just fucking big dude, right? Not like fat dude, like built. Like, if you took, he's like fucking Thor. He's got long hair and he's a big strapping man. He can hit the ball far. He runs fast. He's an athletic individual, right? So there was like this very, very loose rule about sliding and all these things where it's not gentlemanly, they quote unquote frown upon it in some places. But this motherfucker, for some reason, can't stay on his goddamn feet for 90 feet. He runs 90 feet, falling over, bumping into guys, hitting them, throwing them, and doing it, just run. And then other instances, he's running beyond the base to make contact with players. It's like, I don't get it, man. Softball player gone wrong into the vintage baseball world, but it's like when you have to act when you're playing a fucking physical activity in a game, and you have to act like you fell. You're a big fat fucking pussy, is all you are.
Oh, yeah.
You're just a big fat fucking pussy.
It's an easy way to combat that. You just chop the motherfucker at the knees. Next time he does that, he's taller. It's easy. If you're short,
if you know he's going down at some point, you just step out of the way, let the motherfucker look like he can run 45 feet or 90 feet. So I don't know. I think we should raise money for him because he obviously has some type of muscular problem where he can only run 90 feet and then he flops on the ground and he fucking falls all over the place, just like these fucking assholes who in the NBA who get a little oh my god. It's a bunch of pussification. Here, let me play this clip quick. It's just a real quickie.
For the game in the park, I'm letting you know that.
I am sick of the sissification of the game. That's not a flagrant foul. He contested, he fouled him. Shoot your 2 free throws.
No, that's not just a contest. That's a slap in the face. He understood what he was doing.
Here's the thing about this, okay? Guy falls down, and then it immediately sends everybody over to instant replay, and the ref's got to sit there in front of this fucking screen for 20 minutes and decide, well, let's see here, what are we going to do? I need an extra timeout. That's all this is.
Right.
Flagrant foul. Okay, let's get a timeout. Let's catch our breaths. There's a pace of the game that we're not
accustomed to.
When one team gets ahead of it and gets in a rhythm, it's important that the other team and the other coach and the other manager tries to get the other team out of that rhythm. It's all that's going on with baseball right now with all these remember Max Scherzer thing we were talking about the other day?
He was kicking their ass and he's
like, okay, Joe Girardi being a fucking MLB, you're setting us up to do this. Here's what's going down.
Yep.
Oh, God. Why does everything have to suck, Kleen? As we get older, everything has to suck dong.
Yeah, well, like all the rules in the NFL, like in the last couple years, you pretty much can't touch the quarterback anymore.
I've never, ever since.
I know you're not a football fan.
No, I used to be a football fan when the whole thing wasn't whistles, replays, and beer ads. That's all it is.
Yeah. Whistles,
replays, and beer ads. Oh, my. I can't watch it. I just can't. And the other thing is, Silverback, who comes in and participates here in our program, huge football fan. He spent years and years coaching football and things like this, and he wouldn't even watch I would go to a college football game. I would go and watch that. It would be a great time. I want to go down to the big house, watch some fucking football. I'd go that for sure. It'd be a hell of a time. Some tailgating, go and hang out with 120,000 people. Kleen, you ever been to a big event like that?
Yeah, a couple of them.
Where have you been to the big house?
Yeah,
before?
I've been to the big house. I've been to a MSU game, and I've also been to Detroit Lions game once. You know, as far as football.
The old Silverdome, I was there a couple times. Been to Ford Field. It's good. It's a good time to go there.
Yep.
Crack some beers, watch a bunch of people in the stands getting fights. That's the thing about the NFL. They're always getting into the fights in the stands.
Oh yeah, it's pretty crazy.
It's transferring over now to the NBA though. That fight we showed the other day. People get heated. People do get heated about that kind of stuff, don't they? Well, I got my team shirt on. You got your team shirt on. We got to fucking beat the shit out of each other.
Yeah, it makes no sense to me.
It's time to beat the shit.
I've been upset over bad calls, like motherfucking ref or this or that, but never. I could give a shit less who you're rooting. You could be sitting right there. I'd be like razzing you. Like we'd be teasing each other probably. But.
I never went to the school. I don't play in the goddamn team. I don't give a shit.
Right, exactly.
You know? So what is it? What do they call that? School spirit. Do you have school spirit?
You know what cracks me up? All these people that are MSU or whatever fans, college, and then they're fucking apeshit about their team, and they've never been there or even fucking attended that school.
They never went there ever. I've been a kid. It's wrap up time for this episode. I want to preview some stuff that's coming up in our next episode here. We're just getting into the groove. I'm just getting halfway through my coffee this morning. We're going to talk about weed a little bit. Michigan weed. Kleen has found some Flintstones-themed houses out in Cali. And we're going to talk some tips. We're going to get back to the old Salma Hayek. We were going to feature her last time. We never really got a chance to really recap everything that was going on with her. I also wanted to talk to everyone about this Tour de France thing. Very sports-related, going deep show today. But Kleen, here we go. This is the one we're going to be bringing up here.
Oh, nice.
5 intimate sex positions. Uh-oh. Oh, Kleen in his intimate sex positions.
Well.
Final word, me man.
As usual, clean it if it's dirty, and if it's dirty, do it twice.
In one of these new sex positions. Oh, yeah, there's one really disgusting thing that we're going to bring up, too.
Oh,
really
man.
Fucking disgusting. I can't wait. I've been the kid. This is Going Deep Show. Hit the GDS.com. Also call 989-3310-KID. If you'd like to tell us to go to fucking hell, that's fine. We'll play it here on the show. We'll let you do that, okay? We love you a long time. We will see you soon. Make sure you chill. To the next one.